This is George McDermott. I'm standing outside of the home of my co-reporter, Janet Grenadier. Just went in to see how she's doing. She had a incident happen in Virginia Beach General District Court that she has to go back down there tomorrow, on Monday rather. This is the third day of August 2024. She was down there covering a story about a gentleman who was trying to get legal access to go before the federal grand jury, state grand jury, and in the General District Court, and with other group of people, because the courts, the attorney generals have locked citizens out of the access to go and present evidence before the grand jury, even though they will not allow citizens to file complaints when they're being robbed of their property by corporations and judges and lawyers. And while she was there, when she first went into the court, she identified herself as an ADA advocate who was down there with the group. And then she also asked for copies of the clerk's office, the clerk of the court, names of the officers, the judge, the officers, and the court transcribers before the proceedings started. And she went back and sat down. And when they started hearing the cases, the gentleman stood up. They were calling the police officers. And the gentleman stood up and said, I'm here to present to the grand jury. He was immediately attacked by 6 or more police officers in the courtroom. And the case number is 24-07-027-CC and 2400-7015-00 for any U.S. attorney who might be willing to investigate this. But she was, when they started assaulting this gentleman, she stood up, and these officers again started to assault her, even though she had her press pass on from Maryland Court Watch News. They assaulted her, beat her, and falsely imprisoned her for obstruction of justice. And this has got to be investigated by the Civil Rights Division of the United States Department of Justice. It's a First Amendment right for a reporter to be there and to report on the criminal misconduct or report on court proceedings, period. The fact that she was assaulted and now she has to go back down to that court on the 5th and face these phony charges, even though she's informed all the people in the chain that what's happened is a gross miscarriage of justice, and it's obstruction of justice and access to the courts by these bonded court officers who have no respect for the rule of law or the Constitution. So Janet Grenadier is been reporting for Maryland Court Watch for at least 8 years now. And she also has a website, judicialpedia.com, where she has over 5 million viewers. So this is George McDermott signing off in Alexandria, Virginia, from the home of Janet Grenadier. There are many, I've got over 150 other videos on my website at secretjustice.com, where we have jointly been trying to fight for truth and justice for the last 20 years. God bless everyone and have a good day.